if the dollar is the pound is weak, what should it be by next candidate? I'm trying to find the weakest currency against the dollar so I can look at an opportunity to sell it. But it seems that the only other weak currency is probably the Aussie. Now, when I say weak as far as the Aussie, I am not defying the trend. I am not questioning the trend. This is in a congestion area. The 104.39, as you all know, we have defined that from last week. And it has been the low of the boundary of the congested area. And this now has become our structural point. So I want exactly, and I will do the. So now I'm looking at the Aussie because, as you can see from the beginning of May, it has done absolutely nothing, and with the tendency of making lower highs, with the tendency of rolling over and weakening. You can see that the highs are declining. That's one high, that's the second high, that's the third high. So the energy behind it is, for the time being, slowing down. And that's all what I need. I'm not saying that the US economy is turning around and now the Australian economy is going to go into a recession. No. All what I'm saying is I'm trying to identify an opportunity so that I can get into the trade. And the way I am looking at trading it is probably being looking at buying the dollar and selling the Australian. And of course, this is going to be, if it breaks below the 104.39, we're probably going to have a major capitulation to the downside with regards to the Aussie. That could be some good trend change point in the Aussie, at least for the short term. Now we have a close. So I really, since I'm in the middle of a congestion, I'm going to go to the intraday and try to find my entry or my exit points. This is the highest momentum that I had during the day. So if the rules apply, and if the rules, not if they apply, but according to the rules, that will be my buying point, because I do have that momentum. I have this setup. So if it gets above the 106.40, that will be my buying point. And since this is a congestion area or an acceptance, and that's my momentum high, then by definition my stop has to be here. And we have a couple of turtles in the room, so I'm doing this going exactly by the rules, guys, because this is what you guys have to do. Capiche, Sergey? So this is where you're going to place your stop. This is where you're going to do your buying. And now, if I'm going to look at selling this daily, I really don't have. I will take it short below the 105.38. That is the prior low, so this is going to be my selling point for 105.38. And if I do, I'm going to place my stop at the 105.80. So the 105.80 is going to place a stop for the long and for the short. And my structural short is going to be the 104.39. So let's do that. So my buying point is going to be the 106. Say 40. I'm not sure. I can't remember the number, but I'm going to check it again. My long stop is going to be the 105.80, and my short stop is still going to be the same 105.80, and my short entry is going to be the 105.30. Last week our selling point was 105.36. This week is 105.38. It doesn't really make much difference. So now we have a point that was a selling point from last week is also the same as today, so it makes it quite strong. My structure long is the 108.86 as is, and my structure short is the 104.39. Okay, so this is the Aussie dollar going long above the 106.40, and my structure long is the 108.86, and if I buy it at 106.40, my stop is 105.80, so I'm risking about 60 pips on that trade. I'm going short below the 105.36, and if I do, I'm also using the 105.80, so I'm risking 50 pips on either long or short. But guys, if it breaks below the 104.39, you're looking for major capitulation to the downside. Okay, that is the Aussie dollar.